Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you're new here, I am so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you and your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or a session with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below. For those on TikTok, you'll find that on my profile. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe and follow, and for those on YouTube, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Alrighty, y'all. While I was pre-shuffling and getting everything ready to record, there was this energy here of somebody being very upset. And they might even be crying, because I feel like now they're starting to feel the weight of your loss. Something here about this time, they know that it's different. They know that you are not the same person now that you were before. And there's this big realization dawning on them where they're like, shit, collective is never going to be in my life anymore. I think they realize that they pushed things a little too far because the misunderstanding card flew out in like the reverse. So something wasn't a misunderstanding, and I feel like this person was trying to say, oh, you just misunderstood. I don't know if they were trying to subtly control you in some kind of way. But I feel like they know that you caught on to them, or caught on to the energy that they were in, and you were like, you know what, I'm done giving this energy the benefit of the doubt. It's no longer a misunderstanding. Because patterns become behavior, and behavior define character. And I feel like somebody here is so upset because now that they see that you're doing good. This could be somebody here who was also like an energy vampire in your life, trying to take energy from you. And now that since you snipped that cord, they no longer have access to your energy, so now they can't feed off of you. Because what also was coming out in the pre-shuffle was somebody here who wanted you to make yourself uncomfortable to make them more comfortable. Somebody here who wanted you to place their needs above your own. There's been some kind of a shift that happened. I don't know how long ago you've disconnected and blocked this individual, both physically and spiritually even. But somebody here is now feeling the full loss, and they know that good things are coming in for you. And this is somebody here who wants to... they want to be a part of that in some kind of way. Because they want to feel like they had something to do with it. But what they're not understanding is the reason why you never received it was because the divine knew that whatever it is that you were about to receive, they knew that somebody around you would have tried to take it from you, snatch it from you, and claim it over you. They didn't want you to share this next blessing with the wrong people. So, before we do get in, I do want to talk about the full moon that's happening tomorrow. It is going to be in the sign of Aries. It's bringing an energy of momentum, passion, and bold action. The celestial event signifies a time for enthusiasm, stepping out of your comfort zone, and focusing on your desires, but also calls for a careful balance between individuality and relationships. The full moon in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, introduces courage, assertiveness, and a desire to lead. This lunar energy is invigorating, inspiring new directions, and the courage to take risks and achieve your goals. Aries energy encourages you to embrace your unique self and stand in your truth while also facing your innermost desires. Somebody here is very, very upset because they do sense this change. They sense that you're being more courageous, that you're stepping out, that you're taking more risks, that you're embracing your unique self. This could even be somebody here who wanted you to be, I don't want to say generic, but it's giving, I'm going to use this as an example. Like, you know, when like bigger companies buy out like smaller brands, they start changing certain things like the, like, you know, the quality of the ingredients, you know, to make it more profitable, right? So they start taking like little shortcuts, but they take away the things that brand started with, right? Like, say for example, you know, a small town brand, right, used local farms, you know, for their ingredients, like, you know what I mean? And so then, you know, a big company buys that little brand out, like, for example, like Kraft, or even, I don't know, but something like that, right? This is all just an example, right? But then they start finding other ways, like, you know what, we're going to use our own suppliers. So now we're not going to use the organic, locally sourced food that was grown, right? We're going to use GMO modified crap, which, you know, totally changes what the brand was all about. You know, like, that's just an example. Like, somebody here wanted to have access to this abundance and prosperity that you're calling in, your divine right, but at the same time they wanted to put stipulations on how you could do it and how you could be and how you represented yourself. Like, this is somebody here who thought that they knew better than you for what it is that you're meant to do. If that makes any sense. Universe, tell us more. Interesting. Romance is in the air, and it's going to be a short journey. So love is in the air, compassion's in the air. We have finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Somebody here could even be trying to, like, point fingers at you, trying to blame that you're the problem. We have a younger woman. You could be having a problems either now or in the near future with a younger woman, or this could just be an immature feminine type of energy. We have horse, short journey. Whatever this problem is, it's not gonna last long. I think you know how to handle this. We have a bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Somebody here could be admiring you. Somebody here wants to give you your flowers. We have wheel, indecisiveness. Allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. It could be who this immature feminine energy is. Somebody here was trying to point fingers at you, trying to claim that you were going to bring some kind of a problem, but they are the ones that end up creating a problem by trying to make you the problem. We have an older man. Maybe this immature woman was trying to implant thoughts into this older man. What did I do here? Seek out information that will help you. Somebody here never wanted you to get the right information. Maybe it could be this immature feminine energy. Maybe this is the person that was pointing fingers at you. Maybe you cut somebody off because of this immature woman that was pointing fingers at you, trying to claim that you were the problem until you distance yourself. So the person that's missing you could be the person who was the one that was creating the problems in the first place, but you were being the scapegoat in some kind of way. And now you're receiving some kind of flowers and compliments from an admirer, which could be from a mature, masculine energy. Universe. We have broom, new home, new attitude. This could even just mean, like, spiritually. Like, you're just in a new place. You have a new attitude, right? And usually when you get something new, right, you tend to want to take care of it more. So you start setting up all these new routines. You're doing something differently, and you're protecting what is yours. And we have a distant friend is thinking about you. So somebody here has you in their thoughts. It's giving, there's a lot of energies here. Some that are missing you because they see that you're doing good without them. They see that you're doing better without them in your life. Then you have other energies here that are mad that they couldn't use you to scapegoat their problems. And then somebody here who's crying and upset is what it feels like, because you're no longer in their life. Maybe because of this immature feminine energy. Somebody never wanted you to seek out the information, some kind of information. They never wanted you to see the truth. Universe, tell us more. We have goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. They never wanted this increase to come in for you. They never wanted you to flourish. Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. They never wanted you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. They wanted you to feel like you always had to keep working, doing more. Somebody could even been trying to send you spiritual warfare. We have jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Somebody wanted you on edge. They never wanted you to be able to enjoy yourself. Universe. We have pineapples, reconciliation. So somebody here could be wanting to reconcile with you. It's given they want to come in and reconcile because they want to sip your wine. That's what it is, because they know you're getting ready to receive all these grapes, and you're going to be making some wine. Broken ring, parting ways in either romance or business. Yeah, see, this is someone here that you parted from that now wants to reconcile because you're receiving an increase in wealth and spiritual blessings. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. Yeah. Some people are going to be giving you honest compliments for how far you've made it. However which way you've done that, whether that's been in your health, you accomplished some great milestone here that people cannot deny. They can sense it in your aura. They can sense it in your energy. Like, they can sense it. People know that you're getting ready to have some big things happen for you. It's like you're going to be making some waves. You're going to be making some waves. And people are feeling some kind of way. The people who couldn't stop you, whoever this immature energy is, that was trying to point fingers here, trying to claim that you were a problem. And it's interesting because I have her behind all of these. So this is somebody that was hiding. They were hiding the fact that they were your enemy. And this could have been a frenemy at some sort that is pissed that you found out that they are the culprit. Somebody wanted you in a position to always constantly have your hand out, in need of help, assistance, or guidance, as if you were always lost. Maybe to keep you trapped in some kind of co-dynamic situation here. Universe, give us one more. We have pin, new job or career. New home, new attitude, new job. For some of you guys could be getting ready to receive some kind of promotion in life, in work, in spirituality, in some kind of way. And people now want to reconcile. We have Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. It's time for you to not back down. Remember, it's time to be courageous. It's time to embrace the energy of this full moon. Somebody wants you to come in and lower your guard and lower your boundaries in some kind of way. Universe, please tell us more. Somebody did not like the moves that you were making. We have the Magician. They didn't like the moves that you were making. They didn't like whatever it is that you were manifesting. They didn't like what you stood for. But you're manifesting. You have all of the tools necessary. This is somebody here who secretly envies you. This has been like your secret rival in some kind of way. And I feel like it's whoever this immature feminine energy is. You know, it's giving the energy of they feel like they can't measure up to you in some kind of way. I don't know, maybe they feel like you have it too easy. So they felt like they had to make it more difficult for you. I mean, the only thing that it did was give you interest. Because you're still going to be recompensed for all the good that you've put out. Just because things were delayed doesn't mean that they're not going to come in with interest. It's like back payment. It's like spiritual back payment. Knight of Wands. This is about being bold and being courageous with your manifestations. It's not a time to play it safe. It's a time to be bold. It's a time to make moves. It's a time to show the world what it is that you're made of. You've already handled the opposition. Don't be afraid of a little more, because you have all of the skills that you need in order to be able to withstand it. Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Cups reversed. Somebody is upset that they couldn't delay this any longer. That they couldn't stop you from flourishing. That they couldn't make you quit and throw in the towel. And they're having some kind of feelings about this with this Page of Cups reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. They never wanted you to access some kind of information here. And whatever this information is, they never wanted you to act on it. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody here who's not authentic. This is somebody here who's not real. This is somebody here who puts on some kind of a mask trying to be something that they're not. This is somebody here who's ruled by their own fear, but this could also be somebody who's very aggressive. They have like an aggressive personality. Somebody here who is quickly prone to anger. The Hierophant reversed. That's a false leader. This is a false leader. This is somebody here that was leading people down the wrong path. This was somebody here who was twisting. They were twisting people's morals. They were appealing to their ego by corrupting some kind of morals. But But the end of that is near. Whoever this King of Wands energy in the reverse is, this distorted, corrupt, masculine energy, this could be someone here who's attached to this immature feminine energy. Or it could be the same person, take it however it resonates. I just saw 2021 on the timer. Maybe something has been going on since 2021. Universe, tell us more. I don't know, did like somebody like elicit their partner based on twisting some kind of something? Somebody here is not very wise. And they fell for somebody's illusion. We have the Six of Cups here. The past is heavily present. Somebody here is extremely sad over the past. This could be somebody here who chose somebody else over you. Maybe they listened to the wrong person. We have the Hermit reversed at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wanted you in isolation. But now that you're stepping out, it's like you're discrediting something by showing your face, by showing your light, by refusing to hide. Something here about you're no longer hiding this time. Which also tells me you're no longer holding back. Maybe you felt like you had to hold back, or somebody wanted you to feel like you had to hold back because they were pointing fingers at you. So it's kind of the energy here, like you don't want to rock the boat, you don't want to piss anybody off. But at the end of the day, I feel like you're not hurting anybody. Because they all want a piece of what it is that you're getting now, that you've distanced yourself. They want a piece of the shit that you're calling in. Universe. The Five of Swords. Somebody here was trying to win at all costs. They didn't care what they do. They didn't care who they hurt. They didn't care what they said, as long as they won. But now something's coming back to bite them in the butt. We have the Two of Wands. Somebody needs to pick a road. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, because their plans are not working out. The seeds that they have sown have not sprouted. They're not growing. Five of Cups. And now somebody here is in extreme grief. Because somebody's going to have to start over. Three of Cups in the reverse. The party is over. The party is over. The party is over for one person. This person's not celebrating anymore, but you're getting the Six of Wands here. You're getting victory. You're getting recognition. You are receiving an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Or both. People are feeling some kind of way. Be very careful at this time, collective. Because some people want to reconcile for the wrong reasons. Other people want to give you your long overdue flowers. Maybe for not believing in you due to some kind of lie that was started here by an immature feminine energy. This is somebody who was not very wise. Very materialistic. But you're receiving victory. Do not back down from the opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Wow, we're behind that, the arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. You are on the right path, and right behind that is the four-leaf clover. Great good fortune. There is good fortune that is heading your way. Some of you guys could even be going into a new home. Or maybe you're just... Something here about your home is going to be different. There's a new attitude. You're doing things different. Something here about cleaning house. This could even have to do with your health. Because your body is essentially like the home for your soul. Universe, tell us more. We have a main man. And courtship. Some of you guys could be getting into a relationship. Whoever's wanting to come back, maybe this is definitely somebody here that you were in a relationship with at one point. However that relationship was to you, family, friend, lover, business. This is someone here that you were entertaining. So I'm not saying like this was like a best friend and that like you were romantic lovers, but it's given like maybe y'all were hanging out. Y'all were getting to know each other or something. You know this person on some capacity. Universe, tell us more. We have change. Change is on the horizon. And somebody here is all in their thoughts. Maybe your glow up is somebody's downfall. Somebody here could have been doing like spiritual warfare, like this immature energy here. Because I did say something here about an energy vampire. Like maybe somebody here was siphoning off your energy. They didn't want things to happen for you, so they were trying to redirect your flow to them. So maybe they try to like bind their stability to you in some kind of way. Until you cut that cycle, you cut that string. You saw through some kind of illusion that was being cast, this frenemy type of energy. We have courtship. Okay. It's definitely someone here that you know. Thief. Somebody here was definitely trying to rob from you. They were trying to steal from you. They were attacking you spiritually. And then they were also trying to attack you in the physical by pointing fingers at you. I feel like you put your foot down. Now somebody here is all in their thoughts because you broke free. You broke through something. Universe, tell us more. Somebody's receiving a message of concern and that they're headed towards poverty. And that whoever this reading is for, that you're still the privileged individual, male or female. This is like giving me like strong divine feminine empress energy. It's like somebody here was trying to attack your privilege. This is definitely someone, you could be dealing with someone who has like a newer soul, if you know what I mean. Like this is not somebody here with an old soul, because old souls are very seasoned, they're very wise. This could be somebody here who's still learning their own soul lessons, and this could be one of them. Somebody is headed towards poverty. We have coffin here at the bottom. Something is definitely coming to an end, and we did see that world earlier. Something here is coming to an end. It is going to be buried. It's not going to be resurrected. It's not coming back. Somebody knows it. That's why they're reminiscing about the past, like, oh shit, why did I do this? Why did I believe this? And I feel like this person was... I think they learned a lesson to not be so naive. And to not easily be fooled. Because I feel like they were swindled as well. And that's the bittersweet part about this reading. It's giving the energy of people bet on the wrong one. Universe, give me one more, please. It's like somebody was trying to stop your ability to create the life that you want for yourself. Mature woman in a message. So we have a mature feminine energy here that's going to be receiving a message in regards to a home, to an inheritance, about your stability, about your foundation, family room, adjudication. This could involve like a family situation. Maybe somebody here was trying to keep an inheritance away from you, or was trying to redirect it towards them, but there is some kind of adjudication here that is going in your favor. And this could just be adjudication happening amongst the family, amongst the group, amongst the circle. Because maybe somebody was pointing fingers at you until somebody revealed their true intentions. And I feel like that's because you stood firm in your beliefs. You know, this energy we've been picking up on for like a couple of months, and it's been like this steady shift. Like at first, you had to let them reveal themselves. So you had to let them think that they won. And then it's like somewhere within the past couple of months, there's been like this final blow. Like you gave the final blow, which was like a move that nobody saw coming, but you did it. And you knew it would be a move that obviously would distance y'all permanently. And now some people are seeing where they went wrong. Everybody knows where they went wrong. A lot of people are feeling some kind of way because they want a piece. It's like they try to take something from you, but now they want to come in hoping that you would give them a piece of what they try to take away from you in the first place. You know, first it's giving the energy of like, first they had their foot on your neck. Right? And now they're coming in like giving you like a back rub. Like, hey, so do you remember when we went to that theme park? We were like having a good time. Everyone was happy. Remember those days? You know, kind of giving the energy of like, don't forget about me when you receive this, but they were the ones with their foot on your neck. Like, make that make sense. And now they're begging. Now they're on their knees begging you. That's really what this is. It's time for you to celebrate, collective. Universe, tell us more. We have ease and companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Somebody misses your companionship because you were giving your real, authentic self. That is your gift. That's your power. And somebody knows that they no longer have access to it. Ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for you to receive now because you don't have this energy here, lowering your vibration, trying to make you go down to their level. I feel like you are the type of person that tries to find a solution or a compromise. Detachment. With detachment, you'll finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. You practice the art of detachment, and people here are very upset that you followed your inner guidance in order to do this. Somebody here is receiving a message of concern. They're going right. They're going right to poverty. And listen, I don't wish this upon anybody. I don't. But I think somebody here is now going to start receiving the karma for pointing fingers at you. For trying to take something that was meant for you all along. Just because of some kind of immaturity that they held, which limited their view in some kind of way. Which gave them the right to be like, you know what, I need to control them because who the hell do they think they are? You know? But at the end of the day, who do they think they are? To think that they have more authority and control over you. We're going to be using the Scrabble tiles. This might get loud for a hot minute, so if you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. Any final messages or confirmations here for the collective, please? R. Someone's first, middle, or last initial could begin with an R. Something here about alloy, like aloe vera. Something here about an E. We have the number 65. We have the number 83. We have the number 91. Somebody here could have been born in 91, 83, 65. Someone's name could be Riri. We have the number 63. Someone's name could be Jessie. Something about the song Jessie's Girl. We have the number 76. Something here about Texas. Something here about an attorney general. We have New England out here. Somebody here could like to use the word yo, or somebody here could be trying to catcall you, or someone's trying to get your attention. Or everyone could be trying to get your attention now. Like good things are coming in for you. Remember, they don't want you to forget about them. Trust me, you won't. We have the number 41. Someone here could be a hoe. You're gonna have to say no. Something here about Rhode Island. Something here about Ra. Something about the sun. We have the numbers 50, 56. Someone's name could be Helen. Someone's name could be Bessie. Texas is coming out strong. I got it twice. I got Texas here twice. Someone's name could be Al. Something about Atlanta, the ATL. Someone's name could be Mo, Moses. Someone's name could be Pete, Peter. Someone's name could be Pat, Patrick, Patricia. Someone's name could be Jason. Something about LAX. Something about LSD. I don't know if somebody be doing the LSD. Definitely something here about a loan. Something about a lifeguard. Something here about Vermont. Something here about a pew-pew. Something about yes. We have no, yes. You're going to have to be very firm and very decisive in this next season. It's a no or it's a yes. No in between. Something about Arizona. Someone's name could be Tim, Timothy. Someone's name could be Rex, or something here about an RX, something here about someone's prescription. I don't know, maybe somebody here could be a pharmacist or a tech or something. We have M-Gun, maybe somebody here could listen to Machine Gun Kelly. MGK or something. Someone's name could be Reggie. Someone's name could be Jeff. Someone's name could be Joe or Joanne. Joanna. Someone could be Latino. We have Latinx out here. Someone could say Ayo. Joan is out here. Ken is out here. Ken, Kenny, Kenneth. Something about QAnon. $44.22 on the timer when I looked up. Something about a hen. Maybe somebody here has chickens. Something here about ask. Don't be afraid to ask for more questions before you say yes or no. Something here about beeswax. Beeswax. My goodness. Something here about a hose, or someone's name could be Jose. Someone's name could be Anne. Annie. Anna. Something about Alua, or Lua, the moon. Somebody here could speak Spanish or Portuguese. We have Luna as well. I have UX, something about Uxbridge. I don't even know where that is. Something here about a bot. Maybe somebody is very robotic. Something about a financial advisor. Somebody here could read like the young adult genre. Someone's name could be Abby. Someone's name could be Jessica. Someone here could be claiming that they're your pal, they're your friend. Someone's name could be Anthony, Antone. Something about a ball. I don't know, maybe somebody here likes to play ball. I don't know. Something here about Ask Jess. Someone's name could be Paris. I have Kane out here with the K. Maybe somebody's name is Kane, last name. Reese is out here. Joy is out here. Joanne. Or Yoan. VP, something about a VP. Something about a vice president, maybe of a company. We have a VIP. Someone's name could be Ray. I have Risa. Someone here could be trying to play coy. Something about physical therapy. Someone's name could be Jung or Young. Someone's name could be Remy. Someone's name could be Cole. Something about a DA. Someone's name could be Tove. Someone's name could be Yvette. Someone's name could be Jack. Something about Pennsylvania. Something about Utah. Something about a retweet. Maybe somebody here was reposting something or trying to reshare something. Someone's name could be Rue. Someone's name could be Latoya. Someone's name could be Jay, like Jay. Something about Apex. Didn't they close those stores? Or that could just be something else. Someone's name could be Tori. Somebody could have been trying to, like, essay someone. We have essay out here. Or they could have claimed that. I don't know. We have bop. Okay. Okie dokies. We're gonna close this out with an affirmation and an oracle. Universe, tell us more. No need to do. I am exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there will always be laundry and taxes, but in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. I take a deep breath, relax, and trust, and then do the laundry. You're already where you need to be. There's nothing more that you need to do. You are exactly where you need to be. You are doing exactly what it is that you need to do. Nothing here needs to be altered. So whatever's coming into your life, I feel like with that ask those questions. So that way you can give a firm yes or a firm no to what you're going to allow into your life. And one of those firm questions needs to be, does this add value to my life? Because people are wanting to come in and get you involved in some kind of shadow contract because they want a piece of something that they weren't able to take away from you. It's giving the energy, if we can't beat them, join them. Nah. You're not recruiting at this time. Okay. Universe, please give us one oracle for the collective, please. We have Joy, 47. Joy is the state of the heart and soul. Joy happens when the heart and the soul unite. This union is to achieve expansion for a greater good related to your divine path. Joy can create in you a sense of contentment, acceptance, and serenity. Even when your life is in flux, you feel a deep knowing that whatever might happen will be for your highest good for all involved. When you have this knowledge in you, it brings spiritual determination. Even through difficult circumstances such as those that you may currently be undergoing, you will ultimately find your happiness. Through this card, Ganesha acknowledges your stress and exhaustion as you work to adapt to new patterns of behavior and release your old stories. You may not be happy right now, but you can experience joy in knowing that striving through a difficult situation is important. You are urged to realize that you came into this lifetime to undergo certain experiences and to learn very specific life lessons. Be honest with yourself. Allow yourself your feelings and emotions. Remember that if your heart is feeling wounded and its healing is taking place, you are likely grappling with deep feelings and sentiments that may have been repressed in you for lifetimes. Share your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and anxieties with those who can support you at this time. I feel like you know who's on your team and who isn't. Joy will be the final outcome. Your energy and your inner light are shifting to reveal your life's grand plan. In this card, Ganesha holds garlands made of Iruku flowers, which have the ability to eliminate negative energy from the body and mind of a person. In your mind's eye, make an offering of garlands made of Iruku flowers to Ganesha. In exchange, Ganesha blesses you with good health and freedom from ailments. It's time for you to experience joy after everything you've been through, and you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to do anything different. This isn't a period where you need to exert any unnecessary energy. Some people are going to be asking a couple of things of you and maybe even giving you like a sob story. Like, oh, I'm not doing so well. I mean, neither were you. But they were attacking you when you were down. And you're still building yourself up. It's because they want a piece of what you built. And of what it is that you're receiving. Now that you're finally doing good, they can't stomach it and they want a piece for themselves. But that is what I have for y'all, collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.